A new pet, the Spirit Fox, is being added in the Town Hall 16 update. The new level 9 pet house will unlock the new Spirit Fox for 21 million elixir with a 15-day build time. This is unlocked here at Town Hall 16, where you will be able to upgrade it from level 1 to level 10. While I won't say it for every single one, I will have on the screen how long and how much you will need to max it out. Its special ability will allow you to turn a hero invisible alongside itself. Its length is going to be based upon its level, going from 3 seconds to 3.5 seconds, all the way up to a max of 4 seconds. So I would recommend getting your Spirit Fox to level 5 as quickly as possible to take advantage of the 3.5 seconds of invisibility. But then getting it to level 10 so you can practically have an invisibility spell without even needing to use it at 4 total seconds. So when you place in the hero that has the Hero Fox, it will start out as invisible, making it perfect to snipe off structures or create an early funnel without losing any HP. From then on, every 5 seconds, the hero will turn invisible from all defenses and enemy troops. While this ability is strong, it does have the caveat though of attacking anything within a 4.5 tile range, similar to that of Frosty, though it deals less damage and it will have less HP, so you need to make sure that you're keeping it protected. The main benefit to having the Spirit Fox is being able to clear out buildings and have much better survivability than without the Spirit Fox. This will give you plenty of time to snipe off defenses or create a funnel while being invisible, or even subscribing and ringing the notification bell to never miss an upload. Now, this pet is quite flexible with its invisibility, so let's go over how it interacts with each hero and if it's best for it. Starting with the Barbarian King, it can be extremely good. Without the Spirit Fox, the Barbarian could die by an assortment of different things, but with the Spirit Fox, monoliths and single target infernos can be dealt with as it forces them to switch targets, especially if you are going into them very early. Since the king is a melee troop, the Spirit Fox can stay behind the king, though the Spirit Fox movement speed can cause it to be targeted, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue thanks to the invisibility. You could use this to secure the town hall, as if you had a proper invisibility spell without using one, which is perfect for the king since typically you don't use him with an invisibility spell. You may even want to use it to set up the funnel and stay alive for a longer period of time than using something like the Phoenix that doesn't come out until your Barbarian King dies. So this can be a very good way, as he's going to stay up, and once he goes invisible, it will allow your other troops to take the fire and not the king. All around, it's a fantastic choice to use in most cases if you are using a different pet on other heroes. Now, using him with the Archer Queen usually is not preferred, as the Spirit Fox has a shorter range than the Queen. The Queen has a 5 tile attacking range, while the Spirit Fox has a 4.5 tile attack, so it doesn't really add up. However, you can still use it if you're running a hero dive, as the king will more than likely be up front in front of your queen and your Spirit Fox, meaning that you can take full advantage of it and not be targeted by other defenses while your tank is soaking up damage. This is really important, so this is the only real reason that I would ever use the Spirit Fox on the Queen, since realistically, if you're going to try and use the Queen charge with the Spirit Fox, it will result in the Spirit Fox dying due to its less range than the Archer Queen. With that shorter range, it's going to be targeted, as there is no defenses that are being tanked for by your Queen due to its range. So in this case, it can be good with your Queen charge in a very specific situation in the hero dive, but other than that, it's probably not even worth your time using. With the Grand Warden, it is going to be its worst pet. Like, don't use him on the Warden. It's going to get absolutely no value whatsoever. The Spirit Fox, it does not synergize with the Grand Warden in any case due to the range being super long from the Grand Warden, and of course the Grand Warden has an air mode, so it kind of renders the Spirit Fox useless. The only saving grace is if you're trying to protect him from enemy CC troops, especially headhunters. But then again, it's really not worth bringing, as you can just take a poison or freeze to deal with that. So, case in point, do not use it ever with the Grand Warden, as you will not get any value from it. Now, with the Royal Champion, you do have some synergy. Since she is a close-range defense targeting hero, she can take full advantage of being invisible when it can help with the single target Infernos and Monolith in terms of getting through them. However, using it with the Royal Champion means that you're missing out on the stun aspect of Diggy. The invisibility is really nice for her, but without Diggy, she cannot do too much to defenses and has to rely on spells to get through those big key defenses. Also, due to the champion's defense targeting nature, the Spirit Fox will not always hit defenses and will just target anything around her. This does mean that you get less value from the Spirit Fox, as it will encounter defenses sooner rather than later, and thus making it much harder for you to keep that Spirit Fox up for a longer period of time to take advantage of its invisibility. So while this pet can be good on the Royal Champion, having Diggy is usually just a better option, as you can always use the invisibility spell for your Royal Champion, since you can basically control when you want to turn your Royal Champion invisible. Plus, you get the stuns too from Diggy. So out of all 4 heroes, what is the best hero for the Spirit Fox? Well, it should come to no surprise that the Barbarian King is hands down its best hero. It takes the most advantage due to the King being melee and having a ton of HP. It can take full advantage of being invisible for a couple seconds at a time, since it usually is getting targeted by plenty of defenses, including the Monolith and single target Infernos. So it definitely increases its survivability, which other pets really don't do. Which this is also going to allow it to create much better funneling, get better value, and still stay up for a longer period of time. The other heroes can be options, but I would recommend using other better pets on the other heroes, as they just have no great way. They don't have any other ways to keep using the Spirit Fox more than the Barbarian King, since realistically they're either defense targeting or they have a longer range than the Spirit Fox. However, let's see what you guys come up with in terms of this brand new hero pet. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another sneak peek as we take a closer look at the barracks.